jump on, I had a huge just revelation. I don't know if that's what you can call it, when you've removed something toxic from your house and then somehow the toxic version slips back in. So this is absolutely going to be a Friday like tip for health hacks and another space in which you can clean your home. So every room in my home did not become non-toxic. It is not completely non-toxic right now. I strive so hard, and of course there are still areas in which I'm improving. But something that we shifted, I don't know, I want to say 5 years ago, but don't hold me to an exact date, but was our cleaning products. And specifically what I'm talking about right now is my kitchen sink. So I have been using, I bought from one of my Norwex mama friends. I love the Norwex brand. If you have someone who shares Norwex in your circle, I highly encourage you to reach out. It will be the best decision you make in regards to cleaning your home with non-toxic cleaning products. They have, I don't know all the details, but I know that I knew enough to purchase it, and the person that was sharing with me knew enough to educate me. But there's like silver woven in, and so it actually cleans, like just a rag will clean your toilet and your sink. I don't use a rag for the same two locations. Some people do, like that's how legit the shit is. But anyways, we changed our dish soap. Well, I have been out of town and we don't have clean dish soap, and somebody, I don't know even where it came from, bought a little thing of Dawn. And you guys, like, my hands smell mildewy, my sponge smells mildewy, everything is just gross. It has a weird floral mildew fragrance, and it had me thinking, like, oh my gosh, if this is how it smells and this is what it's trapping in and this is what's going on, like how much more is disgusting in there that I'm not even aware of? Well, I have some awareness because, again, this was part of my learning journey. But legit, I'm going to post a website. I'll put it in my story after, or the EWG app. That's how I recommend you buy all your household cleaners. If you're not going to be a Norwex baby, get on there, buy something that is a level 1, maybe a level 2. That'll guarantee you're at least in the region of being more clean. But with that being the case, really, truly, when we look at some of these things, we don't have to be wellness mamas to know. Like, your sink shouldn't smell like freaking mildew. It's gross. And you're not cleaning any dishes with anything that smells that way. And nothing else has changed. Only the dish soap. It's a brand new sponge. I'm not using that dish soap on my Norwex cloths because I know darn well what will happen. I was taught that by my Norwex babies. But so I'm going to put a couple of recommendations of how you can clean up that space. I'm going to show you some of the top rated EWG, again, Environmental Working Group. I love their app. That is really, truly something I wish I had when I first started taking dirty things out of my house almost 16 years ago. And it's been a journey, but I love that resource, having it at the tip of your fingers. Every time you go to the grocery store, if you have 5 things that you're replacing in your house, strive to get 3 off that list or 2 off that list. Hell, if you get 1 new clean item and that becomes your new brand, incrementally, you're going to be improving your life. But some of you might be like, I love Dawn, or I love the smell of X, Y, or Z dish soap. You guys, think beyond the scent. Okay, first off, if it smells super fruity, we probably have to be nervous about what kind of fragrances are in there. Second, we have to think about far more than our dishes. Remember that everything you flush down the sink goes into our beautiful oceans. You know, the ones that are like kind of in a very tumultuous space at the moment, not doing so great, have a lot of problems. So what we flush matters, what we wash with matters. So beyond our own health, the health of, and there's all sorts of ingredients in there. There are known toxins. There are known endocrine disruptors. There are known cancer toxins, like direct relationship to cancer. So it matters. Your health matters. This planet matters. And it matters because we're all sharing the same space, right? With other living creatures that can't tolerate the chemicals that we shouldn't be tolerating either. So I'm urging you, do your dishes non-toxic. Love you all. Happy Friday.